Hi, we're going to take a look at about 20 powerful Xcode tips to optimize your workflow and save you a lot of time. I have subdivided them into 3 categories: file navigation, efficient text editing, and finally, optimizing screen real estate. I have a toy project open here to demonstrate everything, and the first tip is quick open with Command-Shift-O to open any file within this project. I can go, for example, to the detail edit view, and I'm there. But it gets better. I can specify a specific line number to go to. For example, if I have an error on line 10, I can go directly there by appending that colon syntax. And if I don't want that file to open in my main editor, I can open it in a split view. And now I have 2 files side by side. Next tip is reveal in project tree. If you're deep within a file and want to reveal it within the project tree, use Command-Shift-J and it gets highlighted immediately. Once you're there, Option click on any file opens it in a split view to view the file side by side. Next tip, quick help. If you're not sure what something does, you can Option click it to bring some floating documentation. For example, Option clicking this label gives me all of these options that I can use for it. Next tip is go to definition. We all know right click to go to definition, but a quicker way to do it is Option click to take you immediately there. Once you jump into a file, you might want to go back. You can either click on the tabs at the top or use my favorite shortcut, Command Control left arrow. And the right arrow works in the opposite direction, enabling you to switch between the files extremely quickly. Next tip is folding. In this view, I have a lot of code. I can collapse this section by Command Option left arrow, and I can expand it by double clicking on the 3 dots or use the same shortcut but with the opposite arrow. Now we're done with navigation tips. Let's move on to the text editing. I have a theme enum with a bunch of cases and a computed property which switches on self and needs to cover all of the cases. A quick way to do it is right click on switch, refactor, and expand switch cases. Boom, I have all of the code I need with placeholders ready to go. Next tip, documentation comments. We all know Command / to toggle a comment on a line or a selection of lines, but adding Option to that gives us documentation strings, and we can add something here, which of course will show up in places like the quick help menu. Next tip, indentation. Sometimes you copy paste something and it's all out of place. Just give it a quick Ctrl-I and it falls right in line, and you can indent the whole file by selecting everything and giving it the Ctrl-I. To indent or dedent a single line, use Command right bracket or left bracket. We're done with text editing tips. Let's see how we can optimize screen real estate, especially on a small screen like a laptop. Working with the default layout can get cramped pretty fast, especially on a laptop screen. But we can get rid of the right sidebar and the project navigator to free some space on the horizontal axis and resize the debugging area to make it take less space, or toggle it using Command-Shift-Y. The preview canvas might not be always necessary, and you can toggle it by clicking this icon, then canvas, or the associated shortcut Command-Option-Return. That's it. We've come to the end of this video. I'm pretty sure I might have missed your favorite Xcode tip. If so, please let me know in the comments below, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.